Prepare to be shocked. The job market is heading for a rough patch and the signs are already flashing red. If you're keeping an eye on the employment landscape, you might want to buckle up because things could get bumpy. Let's dive into the details and see what's really going on. First off, let's talk about consumer sentiment. You know how people's feelings about the economy can be a crystal ball for what's to come? Well, right now, that crystal ball is showing some pretty grim stuff. Historically, when consumers start feeling pessimistic about the job market, it's a strong indicator that job growth is about to take a nosedive. And guess what? That's exactly what's happening now. The consensus is expecting around 90,000 new non-farm payrolls in August. But if we go by past patterns, we might see numbers that are significantly lower. Check out the first chart below to see what I mean. But here's where it gets controversial. Small businesses are also sending out distress signals. When a lot of small businesses report poor sales, it's often a precursor to a rise in the unemployment rate. And right now, the current readings are suggesting that we could see the unemployment rate climbing over the next few months. Take a look at the second chart for a clearer picture. So, what's the bottom line? All these sentiment indicators are pointing to one thing. The labour market is on a downward spiral. And this is the part most people miss. It's not just about the numbers, it's about the underlying trends that are often overlooked. The job market is weakening, and it's crucial to stay informed and prepared. Now, let's talk about some of the courses and resources available at Apollo Academy. If you're interested in diving deeper into alternative investing, infrastructure investing, or just staying updated on the latest economic trends, Apollo Academy has got you covered. From courses on private equity and venture capital to insights on infrastructure investing across the AI value chain, there's a wealth of knowledge waiting for you. And this is the part most people miss. The courses are designed to be accessible and informative, making complex topics easy to understand. But here's where it gets interesting. Not everyone agrees on the best strategies for navigating these economic waters. Some experts might argue that focusing on traditional investments is the way to go, while others swear by alternative investments. So, what do you think? Are you team traditional or team alternative? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get a discussion going. If you're ready to take your investment knowledge to the next level, check out some of the upcoming events and courses at Apollo Academy. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, there's something for everyone. And remember, staying informed is the key to making smart investment decisions. So, are you ready to dive in and explore the world of alternative investing? The job market might be shaky, but your investment portfolio doesn't have to be. Stay tuned for more insights and updates. And don't forget to register for the courses that catch your eye. The future of investing is here, and it's time to take control of your financial destiny. And this is the part most people miss. The courses are designed to be accessible and informative, making complex topics easy to understand. So, what are you waiting for? Dive in and start learning today. Download high-res charts at apolloacademy.com/wp content/uploads2025/charts v2. This presentation may not be distributed, transmitted, or otherwise communicated to others in whole or in part without the express consent of Apollo Global Management Inc., together with its subsidiaries, Apollo. Apollo makes no representation or warranty, expressed or implied, with respect to the accuracy, reasonableness, or completeness of any of the statements made during this presentation, including, but not limited to, statements obtained from third parties. Opinions, estimates, and projections constitute the current judgment of the speaker as of the date indicated. They do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Apollo and are subject to change at any time without notice. Apollo does not have any responsibility to update this presentation to account for such changes. There can be no assurance that any trends discussed during this presentation will continue. Statements made throughout this presentation are not intended to provide and should not be relied upon for accounting, legal or tax advice, and do not constitute an investment recommendation or investment advice. Investors should make an independent investigation of the information discussed during this presentation, including consulting their tax, legal, accounting, or other advisors about such information. Apollo does not act for you and is not responsible for providing you with the protections afforded to its clients. This presentation does not constitute an offer to sell or the solicitation of an offer to buy any security, product, or service, including interest in any investment product or fund or account managed or advised by Apollo. Certain statements made throughout this presentation may be forward-looking in nature. Due to various risks and uncertainties, actual events or results may differ materially from those reflected or contemplated in such forward-looking information. As such, undue reliance should not be placed on such statements. Forward-looking statements may be identified by the use of terminology, including, but not limited to, may, will, should, expect, anticipate, target, project, estimate, intend, continue, or believe, or the negatives thereof, or other variations thereon, or comparable terminology.